Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his Wednesday expert. I almost said Tuesday, and then I thought it was Saturday. I am all confused. Adrian Hernandez, how you doing, sir?
Let's go. Happy to be on, man. I'm the same way. I woke up this morning, I looked over, I said, what day is it?
Yeah, my brain just went all over the place. I don't know if you saw it, but my eyes were like crazy. Anyways, it's Wednesday, Michael. It is Wednesday. Hey, something I want to talk about is something that I failed at. A weakness of mine that I didn't know I had for 5 years. And I think it's about to rear its ugly head again. You ready?
Let's hear it.
So for 5 years, certainly 4 years of my real estate career, I lived online. I lived in Excel, and I lived on my search, my MLS search, or realtor.com or Redfin or whatever. I occasionally reached out to agents, but it was more of a transaction. It was like, hey, listing 1, 2, 3. I want to offer XYZ. Can you get me in? It was very transactional.
Right.
What I now appreciate from guys like you and Omar and Ty and all these other experts I speak with weekly is real estate investing. Long-term real estate investing is built on a network of people, and that means relationships. This is a people business. You exude that. And I just think we need to talk about the importance. I would talk to people before I would play with Excel today, but that's not what I did for 3 or 4 years. So let's just talk about this being a people business and why it's so important.
Yeah, it's so good. I think the people portion of this business is highly underrated. And the more that this takes over, the more that people connection will start to, unfortunately, drift away. Yeah. And I was pretty lucky early in my career where I had a coach tell me the number of people you talk to every single day will be in direct connection to the amount of deals that you do at the end of the year. Wow. So if I talk to 30 new people a day, that means that I was going to do 30 deals at the end of the year, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not too sure how that math works out, but it made sense for me at the time.
It was, I get it, coach. I'll talk to more people.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I got it. So one more person equals one more paycheck. Let's do it. So every day, my goal was to talk to 30 new people every day. Wow. So 30 new people, rather that be at the doors, rather that be at the grocery store, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, is to talk to 30 new people every day. Well, as I started to do that and I started to get business, I started to be a little bit more methodical with it. And then now I'm asking myself, who are the 30, maybe it's not 30, who are the 10 new investors? Who are the 10 top agents that I can talk to today? Who are the top people that I can reach out to that I think are the top in their community that I can reach out to and have a conversation with today? Mm-hmm. That's going to help me, not for today. This is key, ladies and gentlemen. That conversation may or may not help you today, but it will pay dividends in the future.
Exactly.
It will ultimately compound over time. And one day you're going to go, that came from that conversation I had with Zuber.
Yeah.
That came from that conversation I had with Ty. But we don't know. So we have a little thing in our business called pop buys. If they're not answering the phone, or let's just say we get some sort of juice from them, but they're not giving us the whole entree, go to their house.
Yeah.
Get in front of them. Go knock on the door. Go introduce yourself. Hey, I know I'm stopping out of the blue. I just want to introduce myself, say hello, put a name to the face. Do you have a quick second?
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how many deals you convert. You'll be surprised what knowledge you gain at the end of that. Let's just say you did talk to 5 new people a week, 5 new people a day. At the end of that week, that's 25 new people. I guarantee you there's going to be one thought that completely changes what you were thinking. There's going to be one new client or person or thought or call it an idea that may or may not change the trajectory of your week, month, or year. You guys, it's
so good. I mean, you know my rules. What rule is it? Number 3, grow your network by 2 people a week, right? Again, think about that. 2 people a week. Let's say you took 2 weeks off for whatever reason. That's 100 people. If you're a real estate investor like me, buy and hold, you need to meet 2 people a week. And again, I want to be clear. It is building that relationship. It's asking them. It's a two-way street. You've got to give and receive.
Yep.
But also never forget, every conversation is a chance to tell somebody what your buy box is. Everybody needs to know.
That is so good. Write that. For those of you watching and listening to this, write that down.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah, I would, if I was doing this all over, I would have it be my email signature. Like every time I reached out to an agent, it should have said, PS, I buy 3 or 4 bedroom houses, 93703 between 12 and 1700 square feet. I guarantee you, if I'd done that for 2 years, those first 2 or 3 years, I would have gotten 2, 3, 4 pocket listings or whatever you want to call it. It just would have happened. It's consistency. It's giving. It's being, again, number one, focus. People, just stop it. What do you want? Tell everybody what you want. And here's a hint. You don't want a deal. If you tell somebody you just want a deal, you are screaming rookie, newbie, and they're probably, best case, they do nothing. Worst case, they take your money.
Yep. So good. I'm going to add that to my signature line on my email.
You should. Everybody should.
So good. So good. I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah. You're already
communicating.
Might as well be there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're going to see it, right? It's so, well, again, one extra question.
Yeah.
One extra paycheck. It's so good.
There you go.
And you guys also don't be afraid to reaching out. Like you see these quote unquote, and they're really not gurus because they're normal, great people, right? Like Pineda or Sal and Carlos, right? Don't be afraid to reach out to them, guys.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to reach out to, I know you watch Michael's channel, but let me ask you, have you ever tried reaching out to him? Have you ever sent him a message? Have you ever said, hey, Michael, you got 2 minutes to talk this week? I would love to know more about what you're doing. I would love to get to know you more. You guys, for you introverts right now, you are shaking. You're probably sweating, going, you're crazy, bro. Right?
Why would I do that? Are you kidding me? Yeah.
But I will say this, even the introverts that we have at our office, you can send a message. You can send a DM.
Yeah.
You can reach out. Now, you actually picking up the phone is going to be another, hurdle that you're going to have to go through. But I want to empower you. If you want to change your life, if you want to grow your business, you have to change the people you are talking to, and you have to grow your net worth, your network. It's the only way to grow your net worth.
Yeah. I want to be very clear as I kind of open this session. I spent 3 or 4 years doing this the wrong way. I got a couple of deals. I would be bigger today if I had realized this was a people business, network, told people what I was looking for, and offered to help them where I could. I don't know how much bigger, but I would have been much bigger for sure.
I also want to say this. Get out of the box that you're in. And I'm not talking about the buy box.
No, right.
Get out of your box that you live in.
Yeah,
your house. Get out of the box that you work in, your office. Because I'll tell you guys this. I mastermind a lot early on in my career, but it took me 9 years to realize the importance of buying real estate. Why? Because the people that I were talking to was all about making more phone calls, talking to more expired listings, getting more listings, and buying more custom suits.
Exactly.
Those were the only conversations.
Yeah.
So guess what I'm going to do more of? Buy more fancy suits, take more expired listings, because that's all the conversation was in that office box. Yeah. We have to learn to get out of it. And I'll never forget when I went up and shadowed Thatch Nguyen. It was 2015. I shadowed Thatch Nguyen, and all of my limiting beliefs, everything that I thought I knew, I was so wrong, because it was not about expired listings. It was not about, he didn't even have a damn suit on. He had Nikes and he was chilling. Yeah. And I had to realize that we have to get out of the box that we're in. We have to change the people that we are talking to. Because if you do what you've always done and you talk to the same people that you've always talked to, you're going to get what you've always gotten.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, I came from a software world where we do the same thing, right? We talk about the commission check and we talk about the suit or the belt or the other stupid things. You got to talk to more people, right? Earn, save, invest, move forward. Yeah, get out of your box. I like, especially after the last 2 years. Geez, get out of our box, right?
Especially real estate agents. Like, I know the inventory's tight. Yeah. I know a lot of you are not really making a lot of money. And if you're showing buyers, you're losing your damn mind.
Yep.
We have to change the conversation, ladies and gentlemen. The narrative has to change. It has to, or you're going to continue reading the damn same book over and over and over again.
So good.
So it's,
So good.
I get passionate about this because I wish I would have talked to someone like you 7 years ago. You know, I'm grateful for what I went through. You know, you have to go through what you have to go through to get to where you are.
Yeah.
But had we had those conversations, had I had those conversations in 2012, because I remember properties in Rialto, 150, 170, they're now worth 450, 500.
Yeah.
The first flip I did, why did I not buy it?
Yeah.
Why? But again, right? Again, if you talk to a bunch of fish about being a shark, they're going to talk you out of being the shark, and you'll always stay the fish.
Yeah, exactly. So good, man. Thank you for doing this. This has been a lot of fun. Where can people find you?
Instagram at Adrian Hernandez. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate your wealth, your knowledge, and I appreciate this channel. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.